Hello, this is Alice. This is my channel, The Witch in the Glen. I am settling in right now to do a little reading, an energy reading. I use tarot cards to channel energy and use them as a sort of narrative therapy, spiritual connection to source energy and all the wisdom that comes from pure source energy if you can channel it through your hands and through your voice and through your own energy field. So I pulled out the Tarot of Mermaids, which is a beautiful deck. The artwork is Mauro De Luca, and this is a Lo Scarabeo Italian deck. I love that editor. It is like maybe my favorite. Like I basically love all of their decks. They're all really beautiful. The Tarot of Mermaids, it's super moody, and so maybe that there's a reason that we are drawn to it today. Let me turn the air conditioning on. I also thought I might pull from this Oracle of the Mermaids, which is the art is by Lucy Cavendish, and the writing actually. And her art is just like exquisite. I love it. It's so beautiful. But I thought we could pull a card from that as well. So let's try to get into it here. I'm not really sure what the reading is going to be, so I'm just gonna let it kind of come out. Let me light some incense. This is kind of that will help, because I feel like there's some stagnant energy around, and I always like to clear it before reading anyway. Let me clear the cards. Okay. So, okay, let's go. I like to just shuffle and then we'll see what comes out. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, what else about this Knight of Swords? So that is like a hostile message. So let's figure out who is sort of, where is there a hostility coming from in your life? Where is hostility coming from? Let me look at their Pentacles, Swords. You know, it usually is like a very forceful energy. The Knight of Swords, like the Knight of Swords comes in and kind of forces his point. So in reverse here, I think it's like hard-headed, you know, kind of a hard-headedness that's coming in and hostility. That's how I'm reading it. Then we have the Death card right after that. So it's like, I'm still bothered about this Knight of Swords. That's kind of a funny, I don't know why that position is bugging me right now. Let me look in my other book for reversed. Yeah, Knight of Swords means stressful, when reversed, stressful situations are blown out of proportion. Thrives on drama, but lacks the courage to take control. You may be let down by someone you thought was reliable and steadfast. I think it's this is all about those stressful situations that are out of control. Like that is really what we're seeing. And there's the Death card, so it kind of hits this culmination in the energy, and the Death is it is an end to a cycle, whereas the Tower card is like a tense, you know, you pass the straw that broke the camel's back, or the House of Cards kind of energy where it is shaky and comes down. The Death card is a it is not remotely always a bad card, and here it is the end to a cycle, and I think it, you know, we're talking about the end to a time when we have been hard-headed and kind of caught in drama, and like stuck in the energy of like non-action. So it's a little like the Death card here implies that there was a cycle involving this Knight of Swords energy, and that cycle has come to a close. So we're looking at a pattern dictated by the Knight of Swords. Okay, and I don't this is the King of Swords. It's not even the Knight of Swords. That is so funny. Okay, so I was seeing this as the Knight of Swords this whole time, but it's the King of Swords in reverse, and that is like yeah, the King of Swords in reverse is a jerk, and here comes the Devil right after that, and the Wheel. So we have the Devil and the Wheel and the Death card. Okay, so not only did we have a situation that wasn't changing in drama, but there was a King of Swords in reverse who was maybe somebody at odds with you, or somebody you had adversity with, or I mean who was your adversary. So we have a King of Swords. Okay, that was really funny, and that makes a lot more sense as to why that energy was kind of feeling different. But I do intuitive and creative narrative readings, and so I channel the energy of the card, and a lot of the time it's the images on the card, and just what comes out everything is significant. So when I'm reading, I'm not reading the exact meanings of the cards that are as prescribed. It is an interpretation of how the energy of each card matches up with the energy that I'm receiving from source as we shuffle. So okay, that's a long way to say it's here's what happened with the King of Swords and our Knight of Swords energy. So this King of Swords was not a good person, and the Devil, see, the Devil energy comes in. So the Devil can be, here it is modifying the King of Swords, which means that this was somebody who had it in for you, or somebody who is active, whether it's at work or in your life, somebody who this is a masculine that we're talking about, but somebody who really wanted to control you. A King of Swords can be a very controlling energy. So there could have been, I mean, alternatively, if this isn't a person in your life, this could be sort of a force that is trying to come in, like a force of drama, or a spell type scenario of like judgment, or it could be your partner who is in a King of Swords energy. And so this has come to a close, this cycle. And even to underscore that, we have the Wheel here. So we have the Death card, and I'm having like fear coming up as I'm reading this, and that is I think this is a big sense of relief that this King of Swords has sort of cycled out of your life, like the King of Swords energy. And I think that this is a person that you have proven yourself to, and they are not going to be messing with you anymore. And if they are, it's, you know, they're barking up the wrong tree. They're not going to crack you, because you are on your way up to ascension. You're a high vibrational person. You wouldn't be watching this reading if you were not a high vibrational person. It's very unlikely. There are trolls for sure, but you wouldn't actually be you know, really trying to if you found a message here, then you're a high vibrational person. So the Devil card, and then the Wheel is another end of cycle. So here we have the Lovers, but it was in reverse. So the Lovers in reverse, this might be where there was a breakup of some kind. Two of Swords in reverse. So that is like indecision and like where it's completely torturing you in reverse. So there was a lot of this could definitely be like an abusive relationship in your past, because we have the Lovers in reverse. That King of Swords, the King of Swords in reverse is absolutely a highly suspect to be the narcissist in your world. And do not doubt that there are not narcissists lurking. If you are a high vibrational person, they lurk. And they feed on your energy, and they know exactly how to slip into your blind spot and get past your radar. There are always some of these narcissists that will get past you, because we all have shadow work, and they hide. They can sense our shadow, and they can hide in there. So this sounds like this was, like I said, it's somebody who has not gotten the better of you, but he is possibly like a violent person. I just keep seeing this trident here. I don't know if you can see it. I keep seeing this trident here, and it's directed at me from how I'm looking at that card, and it looks like he's going to war. So it's been, sort of a weird chi from that card this whole time. And then we have and I also can't stop noticing this mermaid here, who looks like she's dead. I mean, she's washed ashore. I think she is. She's washed ashore, and she might not be, but this could definitely represent, like, this is where the fear is kind of coming up, I think, is around this sort of imagery where it might have been this really violent type of abusive or controlling, disdainful, sinister energy. That's what I'm getting with the Death and the Devil. But then we have the Wheel, so it's like this cycles out, because abusers eventually, there is always a point where it's like a tower moment with an abuser, where it's like either you succumb to them and you basically die a soul death, or the relationship snaps. And so that is, you see the Wheel coming in, but we have the Death card, and so we are going to see that that's where we see that cycle come to an end. The Lovers in reverse is obviously so even though this has been really trying, whatever this into another relationship, friendship, it could be something at work too, it could be somebody in your family. This could be like a father figure. That is definitely, I'm thinking a partner, or now that I think about it, it could be like a father type figure. Yeah, it could be. And then the Lover, if it's more of a family member type person, or work, the Lovers is like really the connection and the relationship that you have with this person. When it's in reverse, it's like can be a controlling kind of situation, relationship there. The Two of Swords is that really painful decision. So it's a painful decision that all of this came to pass, and that you had to make these choices. I'm seeing on the Devil card that the two mermaids here have their, I don't know if you can see that, have their hands bound behind them, and that's, that's all about how controlling this person was, this force in your life. Eight of Wands. So this is a fast moving energy. So the end to this relationship or the end to this connection is now. Like, this is rushing in quickly, charging forward. The transformation that's leading to the death, the transformation that operates the wheel, is coming in forcefully and fast, and it's good news. This will be that we're seeing that it's going to be a good change, good. I mean, the end is going to be a good thing, and you're going to be able to feel that straight away, pretty quickly anyway. Four of Swords. Okay, the Four of Swords, though, is this is like where you're gonna need a lot of rest after all of this has gone on. Like, you've been drained by this person, whoever it is. You have been completely drained. Your capacity to attach with people is injured. You have had an abuse damages your psyche, and your soul needs time to heal, and that is, you need to redevelop the Lover's energy within your own self before you can really, in order to really heal, and you're gonna bring yourself back from the brink of death here. I just keep seeing her, and she just looks, I don't know, gives me an eerie feeling. Yeah, but this is going to be where you might need to isolate and take a lot of rest for yourself to be able to stay strong. And you need to cut off communication with whatever this person is, whoever this person is. That is a major thing about this Four of Swords coming out. It is telling you need to judgment, that you need to just cut it off cold. So the Four of Swords, it's isolating, rest, using the isolation to get perspective. Judgment card, that is what you're doing. You're going to come to judgment. And Queen of Swords. So you might have to be a bitch to do it. Excuse my language, because I don't actually call anybody that in real life, but yeah, that's like, you might have to be, I mean, you definitely will have to be. The Queen of Swords, and this might also be how this is going to affect you. You might kind of adapt or adopt like this Queen of Swords persona, which you had to take, energy which you have to take on in order to end this relationship. Queen of Swords is she is intelligent, she's cunning, she is decisive, she doesn't put up with bullshit, and when she's in the reverse, she can be a little bit of a tyrant, and sometimes that can be the kickback of when you've been in an abusive relationship, or when you haven't been able to communicate your truth. When you finally start trying to communicate, sometimes you have this inability to really control the momentum of your emotions, and everything can come rushing out at once. So it's like, and if you have trouble communicating your truth, you can try to be blunt with somebody, and then it comes out just completely, it goes from like not saying anything at all to pitching a fit, breaking down. I don't like saying pitching a fit. I don't know why I said that. So it's something to give yourself grace for this. You're reacting to a really intense situation that you've been in for a long time, and it's not It's not to be taken lightly. And Knave of Wands. Yeah, so there's going to be communication about this, some kind of communication that's going to spur it, whether you have some conversations over social media or a text message, or you might run into this person, but it's about to get a move on. Like the Knave of Wands is like impending change. And we have the Death card, the wheel, and we've been talking about that cycle. So I think it is on its way in. I want to pull one of these Oracle of the Mermaid cards that are so pretty, because I'm in this mermaid mood with this other deck. Let's see. I like to just get one to fall out, but sometimes it doesn't want to come. Okay. Oh, all right, let's take the one on Adrift. Yeah, okay. This is pretty. See, this is really moody too. It reminds me of the kind of the mermaid who's washed ashore almost, which is weird. It's really beautiful. Adrift, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. So in this cycle, that is really, you need to drift with the currents and stay, let's see, adrift. Follow the currents and just relax into it. You see she's leaning her head back. Adrift. Let's see. What is it to be without direction, without self-determination, without a sense of empowerment? It is always disempowering. So this card invites you to contemplate the many aspects of letting go. And as so many of you humans say, so many times it has become a cliche, going with the flow. Sometimes, for all our strength and purpose, we mermaids just let go for a time, especially if there has been a great turmoil and we are weak. So the Adrift card suggests that there is a sense of making no effort at all at the moment, that you may be safe and able to float, but is up to the tides and the cycles and to the waves and to the wind to determine your destination. It can also suggest that there is a lack of urgency for you at the moment, that you are willing to be totally compliant and to see what happens next. And yes, this is a choice too. You can always paddle. You can choose to lie down, turn your face to the clouds, and drink the waters from the sky when they choose to come, to allow your fate to be decided for you. And sometimes this is right and good. It is sometimes humbling and can create wisdom, the wisdom that comes with observation and stillness in the sense of sacrificing yourself to a power greater than yourself. There is no longer an anchor. There is no sail. There are no oars, and there is no map. There is only the floating world of which you are a part. Okay, so this is, it's this surrender to to this cycle coming in, surrender to the wheel. Judgment will come. That's the karma card. So the karma is going to catch up with this person, and you are going to come out on top. You're coming out of a dark period or some dark storylines, and it's about to turn around. Okay, just keep up with the currents. Okay, I'm going to end the message here. So if you liked the video, hit like and subscribe if you feel like it. And thanks for watching. Take what resonates and leave what does not. And if there's nothing here, then go check out some of my other readings. Thanks.